The film begins in New York City, where Dr. Bill Harford, a successful and confident physician, attends a glamorous Christmas party with his wife, Alice. Organized by his best friend, Victor Ziegler, surrounded by wealth and temptation, the night subtly reveals how easily desire can drift, even in its seemingly perfect marriage. After a moment together, Alice is approached by a stranger, the Hungarian Sándor Szavost, who asks her for a dance. As they dance, he flirts with her and reveals his intention of simply having a good time. But she honestly tells him that she is happily married. Meanwhile, her husband spends time with two beautiful women, unaware that Alice is watching him. Later that evening, during a romantic conversation, Harford asks Alice about the man she was dancing with at the party and why he chose her among everyone else. Alice replies that he was a friend of Victor's. The argument heats up, prompting Alice to question him about the two models he was talking to at the party. Harford defends himself, claiming he did not know much about them and had no intention of taking the conversation beyond casual talk. Unconvinced by his explanation, Alice becomes more aggressive and admits something that completely shatters Bill's ego. She confesses that she once fantasized about leaving him and their child for a naval officer she met during vacation, a single moment of desire that almost destroyed her self-control. The revelation deeply wounds Bill. Consumed by jealousy, Bill leaves the apartment and wanders the city. As illusions of Alice having an affair with the naval officer linger in his mind, he replays the scene of how their encounter began that day, pulled into a night-long journey that will test his sanity, morality, and survival. During his walk, Bill encounters temptation everywhere, from a grieving patient's daughter, Marion, who confesses love for him and tries to seduce him, to a Domino who offers him comfort and goes with him to her apartment. Though he resists crossing certain lines, after Alice calling him, and he just pays Domino. Then, by chance, Bill meets Nick Nightingale, an old friend and pianist, who reveals he has been playing music at mysterious, secret gatherings for powerful elites. The only condition: blindfolds are mandatory, and questions are forbidden. Intrigued and desperate to reclaim control, Bill tricks him to reveal the password and decides to attend. He rents a cloak, mask, and costume and travels to a secluded mansion outside the city. Inside, he enters a surreal and terrifying world, a ritualistic gathering filled with masked figures, silent authority. Bill doesn't belong there. His presence is quickly noticed. During the ritual, Bill is exposed as an outsider and brought before the masked leaders. He's warned that his curiosity has crossed a dangerous line, and that punishment awaits. Suddenly, a mysterious masked woman steps forward and sacrifices herself to save him, insisting that she take his punishment instead. Bill is released, but with a warning: if he ever speaks of what he saw, the consequences will be severe. Shaken and terrified, Bill returns to the city, trying to convince himself it was all a strange illusion. But the threat follows him. Met earlier has disappeared. Nick Nightingale is suddenly gone, and Bill begins to realize the powerful people behind the ritual are watching him. When Bill attempts to uncover the truth, he is confronted by a man who subtly confirms the danger, reminding him that some doors should never be opened. The final blow comes when Bill reads about a woman's in the newspaper. He believes she is the same woman who saved him at the ritual, and that she was silenced for it. Overwhelmed with guilt, fear, and humiliation, Bill returns home and finally breaks down. He confesses everything to Alice. Instead of anger, Alice responds with calm clarity. She tells him that fantasies, desires, and secrets exist in every relationship, but survival depends on honesty, forgiveness, and choice. In the final scene, while on shopping surrounded by ordinary life and Christmas decorations, Alice tells Bill that there is only one thing left for them to do: to move forward together and stay awake. Thanks for watching.